Shift Up just posted the new update we're getting in 3 days, and it has some good quality of life, I will say, some things that are pretty nice, but of course, as it's the usual with Shift Up, we also have some stupid decisions. So probably by the title of the video, you might be saying, okay, Sefhi, what's going on with this? What's happening, right? Why Shift Up is doing this once again? So Shift Up has released a new character, Rogue. We're getting here, and we'll go into the patch notes in a second. Let's talk first about this, all right? We're getting, of course, the skin, the frames, everything else. Again, we'll talk about this in one moment, but what I want to focus is this right here, because this is Tetra line 777, and if you check the patch notes, not only she is 777, but she works with the other 777 girls. Depending on the fulfillment of skill conditions, she can strengthen the squad and enhance her own versus skill. So not only this is yet another Tetra unit, because of course we need more Tetra units, this is the first trio we're getting in the game, meaning now not only you have schoolgirls, but you also have bunnies with 3 characters. One more is gonna be here, maybe a B1, maybe a B3. I think B3 would be better, and we'll mention that later as well. But why is this bad? Well, you all know this already, okay? If we go to NIKKE and we check characters and we check the tier list, where is the Elysion good units? Like, where are the good Elysion units? If we go to Tetra, plenty of good characters, plenty of good characters. Let me make this bigger so you guys can see. If you go into anything else, it doesn't matter, okay? We go into Missiles, really good characters as well. You go into Pilgrims, of course there's gonna be good units. You go into Abnormal, it depends, but even right now, they have really good units with the Rem, Mari, and Asuka, right? And then you go into Elysion, and you have the Killer Wife. That's it. Yes, you have your Private for the shotgun teams. You have normal Private, which is kind of niche. All of the units here in T1 are good, but they are not great. They are not like the other characters here, right, before them. And so it's like, okay, Shift Up, it's nice that we're getting more characters, and it's nice we're finally getting a character that's been on NPC Yell for a while, but where are the Elysion units? Elysion Tower, even 2 years after its release, is completely disgusting. It takes so long to progress on the tower, and most people don't even bother. I myself personally don't even bother. Now, all that said, let's stop with the rant and let's talk about the patch notes themselves, because we have some good quality of life and some great stuff coming. First of all, Red Tohuto, first things first, there is a code in here that most likely is going to be short and not bothering us, I believe, right? The dress is looking really good, really nice, even though I still think that it's gonna be almost impossible to make it better than the original design. This original design is really good. Probably one of the best, just in general, overall character design that Shift Up has done in NIKKE. So in my opinion, it's gonna be really hard to make it better, but it's nice getting this for free, and it looks really good. Not only that, but the burst animation also looks like it's gonna have some good fan service. So if I go to NIKKE once again, because I got lost, and we go down a little bit, you can see here, this is going to be the burst animation. So it looks really good, it looks promising already. We shall see in a couple days. This is coming in 3 days, by the way, on the 19th, and we'll check patch notes in a second. We're also getting the free avatar frames for Blank, Dorothy, Red Hood, and both Scarlet, Drunk Scarlet, and SBS. Now, the African American Scarlet frame would look. The Drunk Scarlet frame doesn't look like Drunk Scarlet, but it's still pretty nice. I will say the most universal frame that they're going to be doing if your character has any sort of red or can be matched with those colors, right? So pretty good. Now, that's it about this. Are we getting anything else? Yes, quality of life on the new patch. Let's talk about the new patch and what's coming. And like I was saying, this is coming on 3 days, September 19, and there is a couple really cool things for casual players and for people who enjoy knowing more about their characters. First of all, Rogue, once again, supporter, sniper rifle, electric, from September 19 to October 3. So we're getting at least another 2 events, I will say, after this, before anniversary, which is pretty nice. 2 more characters. Hopefully, not all of them are meta. Now, we're also getting a new costume for Red Hood, which is completely free, as you can see, with burst animation, standing pose, a special SD model. This should be, by the way, the standard for every skin, but we'll talk about it another day. As usual, we're getting a special costume for Miranda. No leaks on this yet. I'm curious to see what they do. So far, the last mission passes haven't been that great. I will say Leona was pretty good. That's one that I got personally, and that's it. We're getting Jinx Player. This is the new event, alright? So Rogue is trapped in a cycle of unfortunate jinxes. With the help of Black and North, she barely manages to return to normal life, but she completely lost her confidence in games and has become increasingly obsessed with luck and jinxes, alright? So we're going to be seeing what's going to be going on here. There's a challenge state. There is the archives being updated with Dirty Backyard. There's, of course, the red with the special event, where you'll be able to obtain the costume, the frames, and probably some other resources. Maybe, we'll see. Then we have the special event Nonsense Red. This name has been changed in the English, Korean, and Japanese version. They have different names to make it easier to understand depending on the population, but they have different names, which is just a small thing to notice in there. Then we have the new day login calendar event, which has normal recruit vouchers, co-op as usual. Please make this a permanent game mode every weekend. Then we have the Union Raid coming on September 20. People, get ready. This time we shall clear in day 1, hopefully. Hopefully. Then we're also getting weekend only Fall Birthday event. Please just make this a permanent thing. Oh no, what is not here. And now the quality of life that I was talking earlier. This is nice because we're getting advice collection system. So now basically you are going to be able to revisit previous events that you have seen for where those characters are involved and just revisit them if you miss them or if you just want to go back and check them, right? That's pretty cool for people who enjoy this type of stuff. So those two things are there. And they also have improved the ease of use of the favorite items. We'll see of this. I don't really care about the quality of life on this. What I would like to see is increase resources or an actual increase in the production of these favorite items, since there is not even news on when the next one is coming out. Also for the treasure systems, combination of the SR DOS, which is pretty nice. Profile card objects on new profile decorations, new titles. I'm still sad we don't get a title for the collaboration. It would be nice to get one. Maybe I missed it and I'm complaining for nothing. Please let me know. A memory saver mode option to settings. I'm gonna go out of a limb and say this is cap because NIKKE is not optimized at all on fonts, not only on memory and usage, but also on loading times. But hey, it's something, I guess. And then we're also getting new lobby decorations. After 2 years, we can finally change the background for the NIKKEs in the lobby and also set the background music for every lobby screen. Now that's nice. That's nice, but shift up. There is more than 400 or close to 400 lobbies. Why cannot I put 10, 20, as many as I want in here? Like literally, there is close to 400 between standing events, skill cutscenes, and favorite items. There is close to 400 lobbies. Let me put more than 5. It makes absolutely no sense. After 2 years, we cannot do that. But a small complaint for quality of life. Actually, no, big complaint. Give me that, please. Then also, of course, we're getting the mission pass, which is for Miranda. And we're also getting some packages, as usual, nothing new. And optimization and miscellaneous updates that they will release on the day of the patch. Now, when it comes to quality of life, this is a good update. There is some nice stuff, since they are adding a lot of things to the advice system, so you can revisit those, to the doll system, so you can have an easier time seeing what characters have them and which ones need to be updated or maintained, and overall, some nice quality of life. Now, like I was saying, shift up is always slow with this type of stuff when it comes to quality of life. That's why we complain so much at the end of the day. And then when it comes to Elysion, nothing to say that hasn't been said 1,000 times already. Like, it's like, come on, shift up. But we all want a couple good Elysion units, at least a couple DPSs that can help us push through tower, that we can use later on other places. Because as of right now, the only reason to be leveling up some of these Elysion units is for tower. After that, you don't use them. Literally. And even then, for example, Guillotine has lost most of her usage and when it comes to Electro teams and even in tower, but most people will keep using her because she is right now probably the strongest DPS here with Privacy, with Maid Privacy. But both of them is like hard to compensate on the Elysion tower because she needs to be 1 HP, right? And they have Maid Privacy, which is a shotgun, already situational. But it is what it is. Hopefully the other 2 events we're getting before anniversary, one of them at least has Elysion unit. We shall see when it comes out. Now that's it, that's gonna be it for this one. Just wanted to talk a little bit about Elysion, rant about it, and the patch notes themselves. Let me know how you guys are feeling about Elysion, about the patch notes themselves, and everything that's about to come. Thank you to my patrons for making this content possible. Love you all, bossos. Good luck with your pool units. I'll see you in the next one.
役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことだ。